के यस्ता व्यक्तिहरू जो पेशागत हिसाबमा पर्दा पछि रहेर काम गर्छन्, टिकटक तथा युट्युब जस्ता माध्यमले उनीहरूको अनुहार पनि पर्दा अघि ल्याइदिएको छ र उनीहरूको अनुहार हामीलाई परिचित लाग्छ। हजुर, त्यस्तै पराक्रम राणा एक परिचित अनुहार अनि परिचित नाम। उनी इन्डियामा फेसन स्टाइलिस्टको रूपमा काम गर्छन्। आफ्नो सेक्सुअल आइडेन्टिटीलाई सहर्ष रूपमा स्वीकार्दै सार्वजनिक गरेका उनी हाल आफूलाई ब्लगर भन्न पनि मन पराउँछन्। उनको आफ्नै नामको युट्युब च्यानल पनि छ। उनले मुम्बईमा पढ्दा भोगमा इन्टर्न गर्ने मौका पाएका थिए। ब्याचलर्समा मास कम्युनिकेसन गरेका पराक्रमले प्रियङ्का चोपडा र मनीषा कोइराला लगायत थुप्रै बलिउड सेलेब्सलाई स्टाइल गराइसकेका छन्। आज उनी कार्यक्रममा उनको पपी लभ, सेक्सुअल आइडेन्टिटीका कुरा, स्टाइल स्टेटमेन्टका कुरा अनि अन्य रोचक कुराहरू खुलेर सेयर गर्दैछन्। Let's welcome Parakram Rana.
Thank you so much.
First मा स्टडीको ब्याकग्राउन्डको कुरा गरौँ। मुम्बईमा पढ्नु भयो, काठमाडौँमा पनि केही समय पढेर बाहिर जानु भएको थियो हैन? So let us know about your education background.
So usually मान्छेले जहिले पनि they ask me like, did you not study in Nepal at all? I'm like, होइन, I born brought up here in Nepal. मेरो first language नेपाली थियो। अहिले मात्रै अलिक खराब भएको छ मेरो नेपाली। तर त्यो पछि I studied here till I was 10 years of age. त्यो पछि I went to boarding school and there was this whole insurgency going on around 2004-05 and त्यो पछि I've been in India ever since. I did my boarding school in Rajasthan. त्यो पछि then I wanted to like study and work in Bombay. So I did my bachelor's in mass media in Bombay.
Why mass media?
So basically at that time I wanted to be a film director. So I told my dad I want to be a film director. So my dad is like, I suggest if you want to get into this field, do a more generic thing. Mass media has a lot of advertising, journalism, everything. You learn a lot. It's like, do this for 3 years. And after that, if you still want to pursue your career as a director and want to study more, then you do a master's in film direction. He said, don't start off with doing a bachelor's degree in film direction, because then if you want to do something else in life, then, you know, you may have problems. And which was true, because first year of studying mass media, I realized I don't want to be a film director. There were many other things I wanted to do, so it really worked out.
मैले खास सोध्नु आँटिरहेको थिएँ, तपाईँ अझै पनि फिल्म डाइरेक्टर गर्ने कि डाइरेक्टर बन्ने कि नबन्ने भनेर।
Normally, actually,
केले गर्दाखेरि you gave up?
So basically, it was my dream, and I was a big Priyanka Chopra fan back in the days. And it so happened I got lucky that I happened to get an internship for a film called Zanjeer Bhanni film थियो. So I interned for that film and I realized, oof, set life is not for me. It's so hectic. And directors haru katti kaam garni parcha bihanदेखि राति, and they're stressed and they're having coffee, and I was like, यसो गरे भने I will really age in 2 years. 5 months and I'll be like looking old. So I was like,
you don't want to get old.
Yeah. And very unprofessional in a way that it was just too hectic. I was like, this much pressure I can't take. So I was like, no, not for me.
Okay, त्यही भएर चाहिँ you gave up हैन?
Yeah.
र पनि यहाँले इन्डियामा जुन एक्सपिरियन्स सुनाउनु भयो, इन्टर्न गर्ने मौका पाउनु भयो, हामीले देखेका छौँ तपाईको पोस्टहरु, you have been working with some of the celebrities in India. So please just share गर्नुस् न.
So basically, college khatam bhayeपछि I really wanted to pursue styling. So because of that, I found a way to join Vogue. I did Vogue for 3 months as a trainee. त्यो पछि I assisted a lot of stylists, celebrity stylists, which was very interesting and fun. That is something I really had a knack for, dressing up women, because it's more fun to dress women. Men ko ki ho, okay, there's nothing much. But women was more fun, so I always like aimed towards dressing celebrity stylists. There was a bunch of celebrities I've styled. By myself, the first celebrity I styled was Manisha Koirala, which I was very proud because she's from Nepal and such a big figure all over the world. यो उहाँको कमब्याक फिल्म थियो डियर माया भन्ने त्यसको प्रमोशन्स थियो अनि त्यसको लागि देन शी कन्ट्याक्टेड मी एन्ड इट जस्ट वाज ग्रेट इट वाज माई फर्स्ट बिग असाइनमेन्ट अपार्ट फ्रम द्याट आइभ स्टाइल्ड अ बन्च अफ माई फ्रेन्ड्स अमाइरा दस्तुर आन्या सिंह and I've assisted under Sushant Singh Rajput and a bunch of other actors, so it's been a good journey.
You have mentioned the name, which is in the headline for quite some time, right? So I think I have to talk about the darker side of Bollywood as well. Right? तपाईँले आफै नाम दिइहाल्नु भयो. So have you ever faced or seen darker side of Bollywood?
So I think, you know, this is there is always a dark side of any field you do. Bollywood even more, as in the struggles, the fights. I mean, the fights or the pressure to succeed is way more, and power and fame brings a lot of dark side. But apart from that, I think everyone in today's time is just focused on working and doing good and doing good. They don't have time to be competitive. They just want to do good, look good, feel good. And I think media plays a big role in like making the rest of the people think कि के भइरहेछ यो भइरहेछ त्यस्तो केही त्यति हुन्न त्यति के छैन कि ओ एक्टर्सहरूले ड्रग्स गरिरहेछ आजकलको जमानामा कसले त्यो गर्दैन everyone is spending so much money to make their skin look good. They won't do things like that because on screen you look bad if you have taken drugs, if you're even drinking alcohol. The other actor will look better and they'll do better, you know. So in my experience, I can guarantee you that no one does this though, yeah.
Drug,
especially the A-listers, no, they don't. They are very focused. They're like, no partying. You don't see them partying. Back in the days, maybe the first 2-3 years you saw them, but nowadays, no one's out. They may meet their own circle, but they're very focused, which I really admire.
Let's talk about some cine celebs or any celebs from Nepal. हैन बाहिर पनि तपाईले काम गर्नुभएको छ यहाँनिर नेपालमा चाहिँ who do you know personally or who do you follow कुनै celebs हुन सक्छ नेपालमा?
There are many of the female actors and personalities.
Style ko basis ma who do you remember? Take 5 names that you remember.
Stylish people who I know or remember.
Remember, like even if you do not know them personally. Style bhane bittiki Nepalma yo manche stylish छ types.
I think I find Samragi very stylish. Anna Sharma is very stylish. Priyanka Karki, she's always very like pretty looking good, dressed up well. Who else is there? Aditi Burathoki, I like her style as well. And Paramita, I think she's very stylish. She's got good fashion sense.
Can you please pick 5 of them whose style has to be worked on?
I can't think of, you know, honestly, I think everyone is very good because Nepal, everyone dresses up very well. So that'll be very rude to say.
Modesty though, you know.
Modesty, honestly, I can't think of people. If I don't like the style, then I just forget about them. I don't see much. But everyone is stylish in Nepal. You go on the road, you go anywhere in a village, the people dressed up so well.
Okay. So तपाईलाई के sense of style को किन के time इन्डियामा style को काम गर्नु भएको भएर winter चाहिँ style को लागि लिएर एकदमै गाह्रो टाइम हो हैन. So हाम्रो audience लाई के suggest गर्नुहुन्छ winter को time मा चाहिँ how to
मलाई त honestly लाग्छ कि winter को time मा it's fun styling किनभने it's so cold you can wear 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. You know, summers ma it's a t-shirt and shorts, t-shirt and pants. When it's winters, I'm like, yeah, I can layer myself. So I think just layer yourself. Make sure that it conforms to your body, it suits your body, and most importantly, confident host. But layer yourself, enjoy the layers. Kathmandu ma iti cheez ho cha, Pokhrama, anywhere. Most of the places in Nepal, it's like cold, okay? So enjoy layering yourself, I guess, and then you can also put on some weight and not see.
Warm and you'll be stylish. That is
keep yourself warm.
Winter ma, okay. So, अलिक नराम्रो style लाग्ने के छ?
कहाँ? यहाँ? Yeah, naramro lagni style is that people wearing fake brands. I feel I've never understood. I feel like I love brands, but I will never buy fake because also it's the industry like it's giving money to which is supplying drugs and ammunition. This fake brands clothes. So that's why I don't believe in it. And also I'm like, see if you like brands and you really save up money and buy it. Otherwise, don't buy a fake one. There's so many bina brand bhako lugaru. Like this, no brand. It's like Hong Kong brand or something. Nepal ma pako. It's lovely, but I don't have to have a fake Gucci brand. That's being a stylist. I'm just like, oh, I'm a little particular. I'm like, oh no, Yatukina. And there's some celebrities also who have seen where I'm like, this is not real. And I'm like, and. So I'm like, I think don't
promote fake branding.
Branding, don't promote fake branding. Don't wear any brand. It's better just stylish luga huni parcha, you know.
So brand bina bhi stylish dekhna sakiन्छ. Okay. So TikTok ma you're very popular, eh?
हजुर.
Okay. Like why TikTok? कसरी यो प्लेटफर्ममा चाहिँ एकदमै लोभ लाग्यो प्लेटफर्म जाउँ ट्राई गरौँ जस्तो लाग्यो त.
So you 2019 ma before I came to Nepal it was something which was really growing and I was like before that I was like no I will never join TikTok. It's just I don't like it. That 2019 I was like video editing and that's something growing up as a kid. I would always edit videos while others would play sports. So I knew how to edit videos and things. So I was like, let me use this. I'm a content creator. Let me try making video. It's more fun than just posting pictures. So I started and it started slow in India. Ani Nepal aipachi then lockdown bhayo. Then there was family members. There was more space to do things. There were more people around who I could make videos with. and it just took off. It just blew off. And
so first ma TikTok भयो अनि blogging मा जानु भएको
मेरो blogging थियो. Last 2 years I've been blogging Instagram, but I've been earning money. That's my source of income is through Instagram. And this TikTok was a new platform. Unfortunately, it's banned in India, so I can't do much there. But for now, I'm loving it.
Okay. So let's talk about the identity.
At
the end of the day, हामी काम गर्छौं, हामी जन्मिसके पछाडी एउटा आइडेन्टिटी को पछाडी हामी दौडिरहन्छौं, be it anyone from LGBTIQA or straight, हैन? So what is your identity? How do you want to define it, or you don't want to define it? You want to just keep it covered?
So I'm openly and proudly gay, and that's what I define myself as.
So do you really think नेपालमा चाहिँ योसँग related कुराहरु साच्चै नै बाहिर आइरहेको छ, and you're very happy to see people admitting that they are not straight?
Slowly, I think social media le garda people are being more aware, they're reading up more and getting educated, and it's helping. Acceptance wise, our society ma it's deep rooted where they don't accept, you know, they are not happy, comfortable. Also because it's difficult for people like us to face the outer world because of all the stereotypes and the bullying and discrimination that we face. So that's understandable, but improve bhairacha. We have a long way to go, but thanks to social media and the internet, I think many more people are getting a platform to come out and speak up and, you know, just understand themselves better.
You're from privileged group, होइन? In a way we can say you are. So त्यो way मा भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ कहिले काहीँ यसो सोच्नु भएको छ अलिकति लो ग्रेड भन्दाखेरि पनि जसको इकोनोमिक स्टेटस त्यति राम्रो छैन एज कम्पेरिजन टु रिच पिपल, यो LGBTIQ लाई लिएर अलि त्यहाँनिर चाहिँ बडी प्रब्लम छ अथवा हाई सोसाइटीमा पनि छ? व्हाट डु यु वान्ट टु से?
आई थिंक हाई सोसाइटीमा पनि छ. India host ki jaos, any big families unharko kati pressure huncha ki if you come out your whole family ko izzat jancha, so they also have pressure. However, obviously it's always more difficult for people who are less privileged because waharuko ta they don't have any other choice, they're thrown out of the house, they need to be dependent on their family completely, whereas people like me, like because of the upbringing and the studies and the education I have, I can, even if I'm thrown out of the house, I can at least make my, you know, own mark and like survive. But it's more difficult definitely for people from like who have less economic status. It's difficult for everyone, I have to say it, but it's improving hopefully.
तपाईको आफ्नै पर्सनल कुरा गर्नु पर्दाखेरि when did you explore that your identity in fact? How did you explore that?
बच्चादेखि नै मेरो feelings थियो towards guys that by like class 9th, you know, I started reading up and started realizing ki I think I only like guys, which means that I'm gay. And I always thought ki, you know, it's okay to have a girl. I mean, it's normal to have a girlfriend and that's how it goes. And I tried having a girlfriend and I was very in love with the fact that I have a girlfriend and all. But later when I just like thought to myself, I was like, I don't have any attraction towards the girl. It's like she's like a friend. So that's when I realized ki, yeah, I've always liked guys and yeah, that's me.
So how did you get familiar with this term gay?
This was always there. I grew up being bullied. Gay, you're gay, you know, this, that. So most of the people from our community get bullied because of our behavior and things. So I was always bullied and we were always, I mean, I grew up being like, oh, no, I can't be gay, I can't be gay. I was in a boys' school also, so it's more of a taboo there.
Okay,
so,
it was a boys' school?
Yeah, all boys school, which I enjoyed because it was all boys, but also the bullying was there.
Yeah. Big time bullying.
Big time bullying, and especially because I acted a little effeminate and different. So people couldn't digest that, but I think by class 9th, I was mature enough to tell myself that, okay, I am gay. Keep quiet now because you're in a boys' boarding school. You don't want a scandal to happen because back then, even now, I think it's a big issue if you come out when you are so young.
You didn't tell it outly?
No, only to myself. It's only like class 11th when I was like 15, 16, I told my best friend and then slowly I opened up.
Okay. So, archaic English ma gay ko meaning bhaneko chai like happy pani huncha हैन? Is it because you people are always happy, that's why this term is
I think so. I hope so. Yeah.
त्यस्तो लाग्छ actually.
You're always happy and
jolly mood ma हैन?
I think our personality is very happy, like jolly. But no, I'm sure, I mean, we do suffer a lot and we face so much discrimination, but I think that's a way of...
It is because of the mindset we have, the traditional society भएको कारणले गर्दा mindset ले गर्दा हो, it might take time, हैन? तर family acceptance को कुरा गरौँ, family लाई चाहिँ कहिले भन्नु भयो and how did you confess it to them?
So I think right before I was getting done with school, मेरो 12th को एक दुई महीना बाकी थियो, and I knew कि अब म बॉम्बे गइरहेको छु to fulfill my dreams and just be free, and I was like, this is the time to tell my parents. And then one day I was just very upset and I was crying over something, and the Risma, I was like, I need to tell my parents, they deserve to know, and this I told them. I was very lucky because they were very supportive, and they're like, we're very proud of you. They're like, just come out of school, you have 2 more months in an all-boys school, maybe just because you've only been around boys, you haven't had any other attraction or experience with women. I said I respect their opinion, but let me tell you, I am gay, but I will come out to the world once I go out to Bombay. So I went to Bombay 1-2 months, and then I told everyone, and my parents were fine with that.
They were strict, strict.
Sajilo bhayo. Of course, they were worried because like we face so much discrimination and then family talking, this, that, but I told myself, like, if my parents accept me, I don't care about anyone else.
यहाँले एउटा स्टेटमेन्ट भन्नुभयो सर्टेन टाइम पछि बिकज यु आर फ्रम अल बोइज स्कुल यु माइट फेल समथिङ लाइक द्याट यु आर अट्र्याक्टेड टु बोइज नट गर्ल्स होइन एउटा हुन्छ नि प्रेसर त भयो नि एट सम पोइन्ट दे वान्ट मी टु नट टु बी गे उहाँले त्यो भन्ने त्यो प्रेसरमा हुनुहुन्थ्यो
maybe होइन because उनीहरूले थाहा छ कति bullying, कति difficulties हुन्छ. Even till today's date, I may make a video, TikTok video, there'll always be people commenting, chakka, this, that, horrible, this, that, kasto acting garira. So being a parent, they do get worried, and so from like under se they must be like, maybe he's not, but apart from that, if you are, and then they just need to be proud of it because it is tough to come out for anyone. Even for me, it has been tough. Mero family I was the first one to come out, and hamro family ma kati cultures, customs, like any other Nepali family huncha, so it was a big taboo, but no one could say anything to me because my parents were fine, and then my grandparents were okay, so then no one could say anything to me. They could just speak behind.
Yeah, exactly. अब पछाडी त जसको पनि कुरा काट्छन् हैन, so we should not think about that at all. र अर्को कुरा अब जेन्डर सेन्सिटिभिटी कुरा गरौँ, तपाई मास मिडिया पनि पढ्नु भएको, नेक्स्ट थिङ युर ब्लगिङ हैन, र अहिले LGBTIQ लाई लिएर समाजमा हुन त एक्सेप्टेन्स दिन्छन् एट सम पोइन्ट गएर, तर कहिलेकाहीँ शब्दले पनि हर्ट हुन्छ के, अनि फेरि अगाडिको मान्छेलाई थाहा पनि हुँदैन होला के भन्ने त उसलाई कसरी हुन्छ नि इन्टरेक्ट गर्ने हैन, हि और सी बाहेक अरू टर्म युज गर्ने कि नगर्ने हैन, गयो भने के गर्ने. आई रिमेम्बर यु वर पोस्टिङ समथिङ राइट, आई फरगट एक्चुअली 2 days back you posted something something like
paralingic is a term for transgender that they've termed. यो नयाँ term they've termed up because पहिला transgender को लागि the only term was third gender, and third gender means nor male nor female. Now transgender woman is a woman, transgender man is a man. You can't call them a third gender. You can call them transgender woman. You know what I mean? But third gender is a term जो doesn't make sense. And in the beginning, हामी नेपालमा we were like, oh wow, हाम्रो एउटा others options are, but technically I think it isn't too respectful or like too thoughtful towards the transgender and intersex community.
किनभने अझ पनि त्यहाँभित्र अरू भेग कुराहरू अझै छन्, हामीले सर्फेसियल हेरेर एउटा भयो भने पनि अझ डेन्स छ यो कुरा, हामीले स्टुडेन्टलाई पनि कन्फ्युज हुन्छ कि के मात्र हो भनेर हैन सेट गर्दा गर्दै. सो यो पारलैङ्गिक हैन, सो यो चाहिँ एउटा जेन्डर सेन्सिटिभिटीलाई लिएर स्पेशली कसैलाई बोलाउँदा सम्बोधन गर्दा भनौँ न के युज गर्ने त, हामी कहीँ कार्यक्रममा गयो भने लेडिज एन्ड जेन्टलमेन भन्छौँ, त्यो भन्दाखेरि डु यु फिल लाइक देयर मिसिङ आउट वान अफ यु ओर?
Definitely, I think so. Now, no, actually, in fact, when you said it now, I'm like, you're right, ladies and gentlemen, you're not talking about others. I think we need to scrap that out and just say humans, people of the world. Welcome each and everyone. Definitely, yeah. I think we need to be more sensitive now. Social media, like I said, people are learning so much, and people shouldn't back away. Ki डर छ मान्छेहरु कि न हामी के न भनोस् backfire होला. No, read up, learn things. You may make mistakes that we'll teach you, and when we teach you, then you learn, and then that's how one learns it.
Okay. So आजकल चाहिँ हामीले सोशल मिडिया एकदमै धेरै हेर्छौँ हैन, त्यो बेलामा चाहिँ सानो बच्चा पनि भल्नरेबल छ हैन त्यसलाई लिएर. अब तपाईहरुको कम्युनिटीको मान्छेहरुले कसरी डिल गरिरहनु भएको छ? अघि भन्नुभयो नि दे युज फाउल ल्याङ्ग्वेजेस हैन तपाईहरुलाई कमेन्ट गर्ने बेलामा, सो त्यसले हर्ट हुन्छ र आफूलाई कसरी तयार पार्ने त LGBTIQ को व्यक्तिहरुले?
I think vulnerable त हामी धेरै छ, and especially people who are coming out, who are understanding themselves. Internet ma in TikTok, I see so many young people who are from my community. Maybe they haven't come out, but they're trying to understand themselves, be themselves. Our parents support garden ki wahale they don't involve their parents because they're like ho kina hera inharule yo bhaniracha ki kina keti jaste ki esto behave gariracha. So they're by themselves. They don't have any support system. So and they're young, so vulnerable hunsa. They're very vulnerable in fact, and there's no one to tell them what is right, what is wrong. So
in that case, how do you prepare them? I mean, those who are from.
So whenever I see like people from my community like post videos and I know that there's good, and I see a lot of comments. I know there's hate, and I make sure that I comment something good, a positive thing, and I guess being verified account, it gives some kind of leeway where people see and they're like, okay, my comment gets highlighted. They're like, okay, there's someone appreciating them, which needs to be appreciated. So I try my best whenever I see people who need the love and need the support and just need to know that what they're doing is right, and live your life, you're living your life to the fullest, which is very brave, especially people from our community, if they get to do that. So yeah, I try my best to encourage them in whatever way I can.
पछिल्लो पटक यहाँले कुनै यस्तो केसहरू सोशल मिडियाबाट थाहा पाउनु भएको LGBTIQ कम्युनिटीको कोही व्यक्तिहरूलाई नराम्रो भनिएको कुनै
Nikisha Shashtra, she faces kati trolling. People still call her Nikesh, jabki she's changed her name to Nikisha, but यहाँ मान्छे just don't understand. They're so garo bhaira they're understanding what is gay and lesbian, that transgender ko kura aune they're like ke ho bujena kina keta jaste kina properly transition bha chaina kina yo ho. They question them and try to ask them why you're not fully like a girl or fully like a boy, whereas they don't understand ki kati garo huncha. Like Nikisha, she's from a background where the family is not supportive and she's not privileged, and the family doesn't allow her to fully transition, in the sense that she's not allowed to grow her hair fully, she's not allowed to dress up as a woman all the time because the family said, we'll throw you out of the house. Yeah. So tyo garda she can't, but people should be understanding, people are like, hoy kina keta se lugar laira ta keta ho ki keti, and the trolling is just crazy. And recently someone had made a video where they were trolling her in public, and
police case ne bha
thiyo, and it was quite disturbing. Hopefully there will be a lot of people who spoke up. I also spoke up about this matter, and I urged so many celebrities to speak up, and they also spoke up. And so I mean, at least it brings awareness to people that if you make fun of people from our community, you aren't going to get away easy. You will get a saza, and police was also there to make sure that action was taken. Those people did learn the lesson, but the thing is, one needs to education is system just only, but you grow up learning ki these things are very normal and there's nothing wrong in it.
Okay, so अघि भनिहाल्नु भयो यहाँ त सोशल इन्फ्लुएन्सरहरू पनि भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि यहाँले जे पोस्ट गर्नुहुन्छ त्यो टक अफ द टाउन भइसक्छ हैन. पहिला पो त मेन स्ट्रिम मिडिया थियो, टाइम लाग्थ्यो कसैलाई केही भन्नलाई. आजकल ओभरनाइट बनिरहेको छ हैन. स्पेशली तपाईहरुको केसमा चाहिँ यदि सोशल मिडिया यति धेरै नभएको भए अलिकति जेन्डर इस्युलाई लिएर कुराहरू सम्झाउनको लागि सजिलो हुने, परिवारहरूलाई पनि धेरै इफेक्ट नपर्ने हुन्थ्यो. किनभने जसले पनि सोशल मिडिया चलाउँछ अनि कसैले आफ्नो छोराछोरीलाई के भनिरहेछ भनेर उनीहरूले पनि हेर्न मिल्छ. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ पेरेन्ट्स हर्ट हुन्छ, अनि पेरेन्ट्स हर्ट भइसके पछाडि एउटा कन्डिसन निस्किन्छ सक्छ हैन. यहाँलाई लाग्छ यो सोशल मिडियाले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अलि बढी चाहिँ समस्या भएको. It's not like a friend but much like a foe.
Yeah, for sure. Just as much as it is a friend, it is also a foe, because like you said, vulnerable people can be exposed to cyberbullying, so many things. Aajkal, at least hamro part of the world ma there is censorship banda pani, like kids can watch TikTok, which is actually kind of dangerous. I mean, if you don't have parental guidance, you can watch videos where kiki bhaira cha, so there needs to be a lot of control in terms of bachchaharule ke hirni sakcha ani kole ke hirni sakcha. There are not censorship, because I think we should be allowed to express ourselves in any way, but like the guidance for children, definitely there has to be some law where it's more strict.